basic EJB component relationships in Jakarta Enterprise Bean. So EJB. EJB component relationships. There are four major components that you must create to develop a complete EJB: home interface, remote interface, implementation of a remote interface, the actual bean class, and a deployment descriptor for each EJB. The home interface specify the interface to an object that the container itself implements. The home object, the home interface contains create methods that specify how a bean is created. Home interface with home object serves as a factory object for EJBs. Remote interface specify the method that you implement in the bean. These methods perform the business logic of the bean. The bean must also implement the additional service method that the EJB container calls it various times in the life cycle of a bean. The bean implementation contains the Java code that implement the remote interface and required container methods. Deployment descriptor specified attributes of a bean for deployment and loading into the database. For example, the deployment descriptor declares the transactional properties of the bean. At deployment time, the EJB deployer, together with the application deployer, can decide whether the container should manage transaction support or have the client to do it. Client application itself does not access the bean directly. Rather, the container generates a server-side object known as EJB object that serves as a server-side proxy for the bean. The EJB object received the message from the client thus the container can interpose its own processing before the messages are sent to the bean implementation. Here you can see a client is connected to home interface. Create is passed from client to home interface, and invoke methods are passed from client to remote interface. Server container and Oracle 8i are inside the server. Home interface, remote interface, and bean instance are inside the container. Home interface is connected to bean instance. And remote interface is connected to Bean instance, and Bean instance is connected to Oracle ATI database. As an example, we can consider now this is the end of my presentation. Thank you very much for watching it.